So, funny question. You built a pool and somebody asked the homeowner, what do you do about water chemistry? How do you take care of the pool? And the answer was, I'm not sure because every week 2 cute girls show up and they take care of it for me. So please tell me, how are those 2 cute girls qualified to take care of the pool that you just built?
While water chemistry for a pool is fairly simple and can be taught, it's very complicated as well. It's chemistry. And here's where people miss the mark, is they think, oh, pH, chlorine, and the chemicals, they don't really know. But water is this active, changing, evolving thing that's dissolving things and letting go of things, and temperature comes to play, and electrolysis. There's all these things that are happening all at once, but that can be educated into someone. And those 2 young, cute girls that go out there have an understanding, a basic understanding, and of how it works. But what they don't understand, they have a lifeline. They can call back to someone who's qualified to answer those questions. And when you add that together and you say, we have basic water issues that happen, and 8 out of 10 times it follows a certain pattern. And those are really easy to understand. Once you've seen it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, it's easy to follow that pattern and figure out how to correct it. But then the last 20% of the time, it goes way off. And when you support the people in the field and say, when something really weird happens that you just doesn't make any sense, and the numbers don't make sense, you can call us back, and you can call into the office and we'll help you through it. I think that's what allows those girls to do what they do, because they're going to solve 80 to 90% of the issues themselves just by looking at the numbers, knowing what the standards are, which those standards haven't changed very much over the years, although there's a few things that have changed a lot, but most of them haven't changed. If they can look at those and go, I got this in order, this order, this in order, this in order, it's good enough. Now, they may not understand the Langmuir index and understand exactly how the alkalinity affects the calcium hardness, which affects the pH and affects the total the total chlorine versus the free chlorine. They may not understand all of that, but they understand the basics, that if the pH is super low, we have an issue because the water is super corrosive. And if the calcium hardness levels are really low, that we know the water is going to start drawing from somewhere. They know those basic things. That's all that's required. Because when it gets into those crazy things that involve temperature and all of the index things, they know that they have an answer. And they can call back to someone who's more than qualified to be able to answer all of those questions for them and give them advice in the field as to what to do.